Hello and welcome to Check It Out with Rich. This is part 2 of the new slide ski install. There's a couple things I've learned. Number one, I got a hold of Alliance, and the plastic wear bars are on the floor inside. They have to be 3 inches out from the outside of your floor. So I'll post a picture now showing you what I mean. Okay, next thing is I would definitely put a little bit more of a bevel on the leading edge going in, just to make it a little easier going up that ramp. And I think I have a picture of a side view or something of it. I'll post that now. And then the next thing is when I ran mine in, I ran it in and out a couple times the next day, and I noticed there was some scratches on the bottom of my slide ski. Well, I jacked it back up, I felt underneath, and the steel was a little chewed up on the leading edge of the floor pan. So I got a file, filed them down. But I also noticed that the slide ski was about 3/16 of an inch onto the floor pan. And that really wasn't a lot. Now I looked at my slide, and I'll post a picture here. My slide was actually out pretty far. I can stick my finger down underneath the floor of the slide. And I looked at the other side, and I couldn't get my finger down under there. So I adjusted that. Now I have over 1/4 inch of the slide ski on the slide itself. And I'll show you how to adjust your slide in a minute. Pretty sure I got it. It's pretty easy. There's other videos out there how to do it. Lippert has a pretty good one on how to do it. So when you put the slide ski on, you want to make sure your front edge on the inside is right at that angle. I'll put a picture here of where mine ended. That's very critical, but that also gets you into, you're getting very close to the outside of the floor pan. So that's why you might have to adjust your slide in and out. I asked Alliance if they had any written directions for installing these new ones. They don't. The only thing that they told me was just make sure your wear bars are over 3 inches, plus make sure you bevel it and you end it on the inside where your angle goes up on the floor of the slide. So other than that, that was all they have. They said pretty much follow the same procedure for their instructions for installing the original slide ski, which I'll see if I can post that in here. They sent me a copy of it. So let's go ahead and I'll take you underneath. I'll show you how to adjust the slide. Okay, hopefully you can see down here all right between the backlight and it being dark. So you have 2 adjustments here. This adjustment here, I forget what this is called, but what this does is when you bring your slide in, this hits the frame and it amps out your motor to stop it. So you pretty much want to do this first a little bit. So I don't know if you can tell, but I went about a 1/2 inch on here. And loosen this nut up, then this whole thing will turn. Once you get it to where you want it, hold it and then tighten this nut back up. I think it's an inch and 1/8 wrench you'll need on here. Okay, then once you do that, you want to loosen this nut up, bring it in, and I would only go 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch at the most at a time. And then you want to tighten this nut up. You want to bring this nut in. And what that's doing is it's bringing your slide in so that when you take it all the way out, it's going to stop sooner so that the slide doesn't go out too far. Theoretically, you can probably take this all the way back and drop your slide right out of the slide pan. You don't want to do that. But anyway, I probably went maybe 3/8 a 1/2 inch on here. I may go a little bit more just to bring the slide in. Bring the slide in more when it's opened all the way. Okay, so then once you get that centered in there, You have to do it a few times, keep going in and out, open it, close it. I would do it all the way in and all the way out. And then once you get it to where it's good inside, you have to fine tune with this. You want to look at the side of your slide outside and make sure that you're pretty much even on your seal. Make sure that the bottom isn't pulling in too much. If it's pulling in too much, smashing your D-bulb, you want to take this in more so it doesn't pull in so tight. So Lippert makes a pretty good video on this. You can go to their website and look up adjusting slide. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, it's not that hard. Just don't go too much on either setting. And if you notice, it's good to have somebody out here when you're closing it. If it's starting to push down at the bottom too much and you still have some ways to go on this, stop, back it out, bring this in more, and then try it again. Don't bring it all the way in all at once without somebody out here. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. This is very uncomfortable. Okay, so adjusting that slide isn't that hard. You can play, like I said, you can go on Lippert. They can explain it a lot better than I can. I was having a hard time breathing under there. I'm still stuffed from breakfast, and just being all cramped over like that was not doing good. So anyway, I'm gonna keep messing with this. Like I said, I may move the slide in a little bit more, going by my floor pan and the edge of my slide. It looks like I can come in more. I do have over a 1/4 inch of the slide ski onto the pan, so I'm a lot happier with that. Before it was 1/8 inch to 3/16. It's hard to tell, it's just sticking my fingers up in there. Another issue I had, I didn't take a picture of it, but right in the corner here, when you open your slide up a little bit, open up about 1 foot or so, and you'll see they have a flathead bolt holding your floor pan in. It was sticking up a little bit. It was coming pretty close to the slide ski. I went and seen if I can find a pan head to go in there. I couldn't find the right one, so I'm going to end up changing that out. I did tighten it down more, but I just don't like the flathead. It's not beveled out or anything for the flathead to go down into. Damn flies are killing me. And I'm going to put a flathead in there. That way, at least it'll be rounded. If the ski should happen to hit it, it shouldn't do any damage to the slide ski. Okay, hopefully this helps somebody out, and if I find out anything else, I will post anything in the description of both videos. So, all right, so once again, thanks for checking it out. We'll see you all next time. Bye.